So it was about 7 years ago. My crazy ass came up with the idea of wanting to do a podcast. A lot of people thought I was crazy for it. A lot of people thought I was dumb for it. And many of you also thought it was just flat out stupid and a waste of time. Well, you fast forward it 7 years later, I'm still doing it. Welcome to Golden Week on the now rechristened Mike World Order podcast. It's still under the Mike Cook Guys banner, but this is flat out the official Mike World Order show. And this is also Golden Week 2020 in terms of the podcasting world. So, like I said, I've done this for 7 years. In the past few seasons, I've done Golden Week. Well, this is not officially season 7. This is its own separate. So for the next 5 nights, there will be a new episode of the Mike Cook Guys, starting with night 1. And of course, it being the first night, you always want to start it out good. You always want to start it out with a who's who. So if you guys remember in season 6, I probably did one of the most controversial episodes I ever did. It was probably the most controversial since starting this podcast in general. With everything that's going on, the pandemic, people losing jobs, people losing their mind, what can you do? People are triggered over the dumbest things. And my friend was one of those victims. Upon that episode, I let her mention everything from her side of the story to how it created this giant, well, giant is an understatement. It was just a complete shit show going on for her, and she didn't deserve it. So I gave her a platform to state her piece and everything. A lot of you guys gave some good feedback about it, especially on how much you enjoyed hearing her talk because of her hot accent. And I don't blame you, because I've just now paid attention to it. Yet I've known this woman for practically 20 years. 20 years. There is no woman whose name is not related to me that I've known for 20 years. And she hits that landmark. Kind of crazy, isn't it? At the same time, it's kind of awesome. But while you're in the current age of me being 32, you also wonder in the back of your mind why I didn't put a ring on this woman's finger. Because I didn't do it early enough. But that's okay, I'm 32. I'd wait even at 42 if she said yes. True story. But in all seriousness, it'd be less than 42, probably 33. I'm just pulling her leg. But she's ended up coming back this episode. My longtime friend, as I mentioned. In this episode, we are just going out the random, out the blue with everything. And the topic that we came up based on the last episode, we're actually rolling with it. Why not? We're rolling with it. So, without further ado, coming onto the show in her second appearance, hopefully more and more, my good friend, Crystal.
Hey, everybody.
See, she's back.
Yes, I am.
I know, right? And more, man, it seems like every conversation your accent gets stronger and stronger. I love it.
Well, listening to your intro, like it's Golden Week, and I feel like, gosh, I should have been like wearing something that's got gold on it, and I don't have anything on that's gold.
I mean, I got on a gold necklace. You can wear it.
Just go ahead and ship it, I guess.
Yeah, you know, it's like, here you go. I'm going to need it back at the end of Golden Week, but otherwise I'm going to be goldless. Oh, man, I swear. So, how's things been going with you?
Everything's been going good. Trying not to lose my mind during this pandemic, but it's going good.
So I also want to mention for the record that my friend Crystal is so fine, and she's very curvy. And for those who pay attention, nah, ain't no little. Let me tell y'all something. Crystal is thick like my mom's homemade buttermilk biscuits on a Sunday morning. She thick. But
so I went from pancakes to biscuits.
Hey man, I love biscuits.
You know what? I'm more of a pancake person because they're sweet.
Oh, so you tell me. So biscuits can be sweet too. You just add some jam. You get some jam.
Well, I guess that can kind of be a debate. Biscuits or pancakes, which one?
I mean, technically, I said pancake batter, not pancakes. So unless you like raw pancake batter, I ain't judging.
No, I don't.
I mean, you got some people who are into that type of thing.
No, that's really gross. I'm good.
I mean, because technically, I don't think a guy wants a woman who's thick like pancakes, because pancakes are flat, and you think like pancake batter, so it goes everywhere.
Pancakes are fluffy.
Yeah, but not like biscuits fluffy though. Biscuits got that pop to it. You know that. It just pop.
Oh, goodness.
You know what I'm saying? And viewers, don't get it twisted. Yes, she is thick like a frozen payday, but at the same time, she caked out in a grown-ass woman. So, you know, she actually be doing her thing. And then some. Y'all need to take notes, ladies. Now watch, they're going to call me a sexist because of that comment. He just singled us out because he don't like women who are skinny. You can be skinny and be thick like, London fog.
Very, very true.
Exactly.
You gotta have curves.
Exactly, you just gotta have curves. Dip
I've
that.
met women that are skinny and curvy.
Exactly. And you got women that are big and curvy and look good. You know what I'm saying?
In between.
Exactly. Ain't nobody body shaming. I'm just comparing her.
Be proud of what you have.
Exactly. And I'm just comparing her to foods that are forbidden in my life right now. Or at least while I'm on this keto diet.
That's when you just sniff it, and then you bite something you're allowed to eat, and then go back and sniff it again.
Exactly. Like, I'm tired of sniffing. I want to bite. Just saying.
I know it's bad for you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what makes it good. Why is it the good things? Why is it things that taste good are bad? Okay.
Because that's just how it goes.
So does that mean you're bad then?
I'm very bad.
Well, let me get a taste then.
That's a very deceiving hair. Like I've always told guys, beauty is only skin deep.
But ugly is to the bone. So in that case, if you taste good and you bad, so you say you bad because you taste good. So that means I can get a taste?
Nice try. No.
Damn. Oh well.
It was worth a try, right? You never know until you ask.
Yeah, but you know what they say, if first you don't succeed, you try and try again.
Yes.
I might get that one yes from them 50,000 no's and maybe them 2 maybes.
Just like, I just gotta keep trying. You never know. You might one day just change your mind and be like, sure, why not?
Yo, the moment you say sure, why not, I probably
You might drop over and have a damn heart attack.
Exactly. I'm gonna be like, ugh.
I'll be like, well, shit, this didn't work.
You made me wait too long. I gotta take the hypertension pill in order to take the Viagra, just so I don't have to be falling over. Mike, what's your problem? You made me wait till I was 45.
Well, busy living
Yeah, but I like how we're just rolling with these scenarios. This is so hilarious.
Well, like, what else are we supposed to do?
I don't know, but it's so cool how that we're like tit for tat. Like most people would have been like, well, we're still like going, just keeping it going.
This is me. You should know I'm always going to come up with some kind of a remark.
I know, and that's what makes it cool. And I think, see, when it comes to women like you, that makes guys very attracted to you. Yes, you're a beautiful woman, but once they hear you start talking and your personality comes out, you're like one of the guys.
Pretty much, I am.
Like,
It's very
seriously.
true. I literally think like a freaking man does.
Exactly.
It's very awesome.
It is.
Because y'all are very straightforward, to the point. Don't have time for bullshit.
Exactly.
Love it.
Me too. So let's hang out for some hot wings next time.
Oh my god, that sounds so good.
Yes. It's been so long. Hot wings, chicken wings in general sound so good right now.
Oh my god, yes. And I know healthy shit, like cooked in oil and
Exactly, with the homemade. So when you make your hot wings, do you buy like the already made buffalo sauce, or do you make your own?
Trick question, because guess what? I don't make my own sauce.
I do, like for real. I'm like saying it from a chef point of view. Like, how do we go from comparing you to sweet foods to me having a heart attack to talking about
spicy because I'm sweet and spicy.
sweet and spicy?
That's why.
So does that mean you're the number 12 at the menu at the China Wall?
Yeah, it depends which one. You know, I've seen some really weird number 12 menus, so
I mean,
we gotta make sure we got the right one.
I mean, this is the right one. They said a shot the light. They said it's crystal. She a hot and a sweet. She a sweet and a hot. She got everything.
I have that pepper by my name.
Yeah, she has the. Yeah, you got like the 4 peppers by your name. Her lights are really hot. Yeah, hotter than a typhoon.
Careful when you take a bite of that one.
Yeah, exactly. It's hot so much. It burns so good, but it's so hot.
Oh, goodness.
Be like, it burns so good.
Be careful.
Yeah, you really like.
I don't want to turn the temperature up too much.
It's like we don't even. No one want General Tso. They want Crystal Sweet and hot.
Sounds like you just came up with a new dish.
Exactly, Crystal Sweet and hot.
You better. I expect you to be making that somehow and, make a shout out to me whenever you cook it up, okay?
Okay, look, I'll do that on my future show that I'm gonna do on Facebook called "Cooking for My Boo." But the only problem is I ain't got no boo, so I'm gonna make a dish.
That's very true.
I'm gonna make a dish based off of every woman I want to be my boo. So yes, there might be a Crystal Hot and Sweet. I'll be like, y'all want the Crystal Hot and Sweet?
I think you may just came up with a new show.
What, Cooking for My Boo? My Facebook Live show.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah, and just do it. Do a dish based on each boo that I wanted to get with. That's gonna be a lot of seasons.
Literally, huh?
Literally.
Got the whole spice cabinet there.
Exactly. You know how many episodes that's gonna end up being? Be like to my 8th grade English teacher. I made this one dish that made me think of you.
There you go. You never know.
Nah, my teacher would end up killing me for that.
Oh, probably.
I mean, she already knows. There's one time I admitted I had a crush on her. As an adult, I admitted, but not in 8th grade.
Well, obviously not in 8th grade. You would have been able to report to class. You'd have been like, I'm embarrassed.
Yes, face all red. No, but high school I was like that. It was like the gym teacher. I had like a huge crush on her and she knew it. And I even asked her, like, I shit you not, I asked her if she could like come to one of my weightlifting competitions. And nobody believed me. Like the guys, the upperclassmen that were on the weightlifting team with me, they were like, no way. Ain't no way. She's not showing up. I was like, you know what, you might be right, man, but I did give her the invite. Next thing you know it, I'm warming up for clean and jerks. and there she is. I was like,
Nice.
what? Yeah. Do you want to know how much of the pat on the back I got that night?
If you want to be like, can we just take a picture just for proof? Like,
oh,
hey,
yeah.
you showed up.
Oh yeah, we did. There's photos, video, and it was funny
Like,
because
there's no way of me faking this.
exactly. And the funny part is, it was also a last minute qualifier for junior nationals. Mind you, I'm only 14? I'm 14 trying to qualify for a competition that's 19 and over. And I did. But it wasn't as big as an accomplishment with having my super hot PE teacher watching as I qualified. And I made first place. You want to talk about a feel-good moment? Oh, it felt so good.
Right there. Like,
It felt so
good.
good. Oh my gosh, I had butterflies out the booty. I thought I was going to puke when I was doing warm-ups. I got so nervous, I missed my opening lift on clean and jerks. The butterflies hit. So I ended up, like, the opening weight was like, it was like 110 kilos. And I missed it. It was just easy. And I've done the 110 so many times. That's why I was like, I could never, but I knew what it was. It was like the butterflies and all that teenage boy feel. And yeah, all that was happening. It was so embarrassing. And I had my singlet on too. That was embarrassing. So, oh my gosh. So after my second attempt was with the same weight, I got it right. Coach was like, you need 115 to qualify. I said, hey, let's do 120. He looked at me like, are you serious?
And yes, I'm serious. I got my motivation sitting right out there. Yep, I'm ready to do this.
Well, the guy who was in my weight class, he needed 120 to get first place. 120 kilos. That's 265 for you people out there. He missed that weight. So it was pretty much up to me. Not only to qualify, but to also, get first place. I ended up getting 120, and let me tell you something. 120 kilos that night felt like 120 ounces.
Just rush that you get. Like,
What a rush. Adrenaline is a motherfucker as a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Amazing
my
what
gosh.
adrenaline does to you.
Mm-hmm.
You probably could have gone down the car and parking lot and been like, let me go find your car. You want me to lift that for you too?
Yes. I was blushing hard when she showed up and was like congratulating me. I was like, ugh. And it's funny, I never...
Sounds like you're still there in that moment.
Yes, I did. I'm like, it's like all coming back to me as it's happening, like as I'm talking
Yeah,
about
you just
it.
kind of pause. I'm like, should I just kind of let you be for a minute?
Yeah, I mean, she was smelled so good too when she gave me a hug and was like, congratulations. I was like, oh, I can't wait to get home.
It's like, just wait till I tell everybody.
Oh, I ain't had to tell, like, the guys who were on the team that were upperclassmen, they all ready. You want to talk about, that was like the ego boost at the time? That was one of my few proud moments in high school because most of it sucked. Like,
Yeah, I was say most of high school just wasn't. I don't know. I just laid low to get through it.
exactly. But, hey, we're in the present. And who would have
Pretty
thought?
much.
Who would have thought that, 14 years later, that we'd be right now sitting on a podcast shooting the shit? Who would have ever thought that?
I would have never thought it. Hell, a year ago, I would have never thought it.
Hell, 5, 7 years ago, I would have never thought of it.
I would say, you're the first podcast I've been on. I enjoyed the last episode, so I was like, hey, I'll come back again.
I know. That's you bringing in the golden in Golden Week. Huh.
Well, I better, set this bar really high then, make sure this episode's really good.
Yeah.
Good thing we at least have a good topic to talk about.
Oh, yeah. So, tonight's episode, on the last time we were together, doing the podcast. We were just throwing out suggestions of, future topics for a future episode. And one of them we mentioned was, dumbest laws in the United States. So, me being that person who's very detail-oriented, I end up getting a law for every state. So I'm spending time copy and pasting on this document of literally 50 states. And I tried to find the top 10 that were the most dumb. Like, when I think about it, and at first, when it's one of those things, when you read it, it's like, okay, but then when you actually say it, then you're like,
it's like, who thought of that? Like,
yeah, like,
who did that?
Who the fuck was thinking of that? Like, seriously.
And of course, the original plan was you were supposed to make a list, I was supposed to make a list, and yep, I kind of slacked on that one.
It's okay, look.
So we decided you were going to make a list, and then you were going to hear my smart-ass remarks about these laws.
I look at it like this. It turned out for the better. I mean, yes. I can't be the franchise without you being the head cheerleader.
There we go. Cheerleader outfit and all, right?
Hell yeah. Good team, yeah.
Oh, my word.
You just made me lose train of thought of what I was going to say.
Remember, list.
List, yeah, list.
Come back down to earth for a minute.
I'm back on earth. Let's see, in the list it says, put a ring on it, buy some nice shoes, because I ain't buying no dress.
Make sure the shoes are important.
The shoes are important, because we ain't doing no dress. You're just wearing a veil and the shoes, and that's it. I'm telling you that now. This is gonna be the quickest, cheapest wedding ever.
I don't know. Shoes are pretty expensive at times.
I know, I'm a size 16. Ain't no such thing as a cheap shoe in my world.
That is true. Good God.
I know. Bigfoot lives.
I almost feel like a pain in the ass. At least me, I can walk and be like, a size 8, what you got? Oh, you got plenty. I couldn't imagine, like, I'm this size. Well, we got a special order. What?
Mm-hmm. The struggle is real, man.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
So, it's crazy at the 10. So, I chose the 10 states, right? And now that I'm looking at these 10 states, I feel kind of bad. It feels like I'm stereotyping America with the states I chose because of the areas they're in. So, I'm pretty...
Mind you, I have no clue, what's on this list or anything. So this is my first time hearing anything.
I know, right? And this is where it gets...
It's going to be great. It's going to be like true.
Exactly. So here we go. We're going to start at number 10. And this is all in semi-alphabetical order. Don't judge me. So, we're starting with number 10. Arkansas.
Okay.
The Bill Clinton state. So, their dumbest law, and they had a few, but this one kind of took the cake because I'd go broken living in this state. So, dumb rule number 10 for the state of Arkansas. You must pronounce the state name correctly.
Are you serious?
Serious.
So what if you're in kindergarten and you're still learning?
They didn't say the age, but they mentioned that in Arkansas, if you don't say the name right, you have to pay a $35 fine.
I would probably be that person that would show up in that state and purposely pronounce it wrong.
Exactly.
Just to be like, let's see if this is real. Where do you go to do that?
I'm in Arkansas.
That's why I put that S behind it.
Be like, no, seriously, tell us where you're from. I'm from Alabaster. But,
that is crazy. You have to pronounce it correctly.
Oh, but not as crazy as number 9.
Oh, let's hear it.
Number 9. The state, Connecticut. The law, pickles must bounce. A pickle cannot be sold unless it bounces.
I will never buy pickles from that state.
And the reason being because of a situation that happened in the 1950s where they were selling counterfeit pickles. So in order to tell the difference between a fake and a real pickle was to bounce it.
Yeah, how do you sell counterfeit pickles?
I don't know, but this sounds pretty shady.
That was not a cucumber to start with.
Yeah,
That
like
was zucchini.
it's zucchini. Why? Because the zucchini didn't bounce. The pickles bounce.
Oh my God. Man, you just changed it now. Anytime I like eat a pickle, I'll be like, I wonder if this bounces.
Be like, Crystal, did you bounce your pickle today?
Oh my God, that is a good one.
I don't even like pickles.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
I don't like pickles.
Pickles are so good.
Pickles are fucking nasty. Especially I don't want a pickle that can't bounce.
Well, maybe that's what I was thinking. Maybe the ones you got didn't bounce.
Yeah, I got a lip pickle. You're like, what happened, sir? My pickle's lip.
It was a dud.
Yeah, it was a dud. I can't buy it. Sorry, Connecticut. I'm going to go over to Vermont to buy some pickles. It's next door from y'all.
Theirs that doesn't have to bounce and pass the bounce rule.
Exactly. Oh, I have to double check on buying my pickle.
Oh, my word. Oh, my God.
I told you. I'm telling you, it's fucked up, isn't it?
Yes.
It is pickles. Pickle.
At least you came up with a reason behind why this law became this.
I mean, I don't know. It's just.
Counterfeit pickles?
What did they bounce it on? Like, where do you bounce it on to know if your pickle bounces, huh?
Well, it's like, you just like bounce on the floor. All right, look, that would bounce.
Yeah, but what are you bouncing off of? That's what I want to know. Like, where do you
They
bounce?
want to like blow it off, like wipe it on the shoulder. Okay, it's good. Ready for package.
Oh, gosh. Be like, sir, what happened to you? I had a pickle that someone bounced off their shoulder. What happened? I caught coronavirus.
Imagine how you smell coming home after that. You're a pickle bouncer.
Yeah, like, try telling that to someone in a decent conversation. I had some guy's pickle bounce my shoulder.
Oh my God.
It was like, my name is
I guess on your job resume, you just be writing, I'm a
Pickle Bouncer.
you just leave out pickle.
Just leave out, I bounce pickles for a living. They'll be like, what? You do what? You never heard of a pickle bouncer? Sir, get out of my building.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Oh my goodness. So that's
Oh
what.
wow.
So that's number.
I'm
That's
gonna be crying by the end of this episode.
look. We still got 8 more to go.
Oh,
So
man, we're just starting.
yeah, keep your pickle in your pants. All right.
Oh, I will try.
There's no pickle bouncing.
I got a whole jar down in the basement. I might have to try to see if they bounce.
Okay, what? You want to try bouncing a pickle now?
I might have to. See if
Oh,
it's counterfeit.
This state lied to us.
I don't know where it came from. Oh, look, it came from Arkansas.
It came from Arkansas, exactly. And you gotta make sure you say that name right before you go in front of them about it.
Oh, I'll make sure I mispronounce this so they can hear me say it on the podcast.
They have you charge you $35 for every time you
That
misspell
might be
it.
coming in the mail.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Oh,
So now we're gonna go with number 7. I'm gonna give you a moment while I mention this one.
yeah, I need a second.
We're on number 7. The state, Georgia. The rule: you can't eat fried chicken with utensils.
Okay, who seriously took their chicken to the bathroom?
That's what my thing is. Unless it's a boneless chicken breast that's grilled, there's no such. I mean, I can see if you got braces, but
Who someone to come up with that law.
That's Georgia. That's good old Georgia. And you know which part of...
There was like a specific person that did that. Like, oh, that's a law now. Can't do that.
Well, the rule was originally made, surprisingly, Athens, Georgia. But for, yeah, I know, right? I would have expected Atlanta, not to be stereotypical, y'all.
You know Atlanta will come after you. What's wrong? Why would you think that come out of Atlanta?
I would say because that's pretty much to me, and not saying it to be stereotypical, but to me, it ain't Memphis, Tennessee. Atlanta, Georgia, to me, is the fried chicken capital of the world. Especially chicken and waffles.
Yeah, that is very true. I agree.
So, yeah. So now we go on to state number, 6? Kansas. Kansas.
Oh, Lord. Does this involve red shoes?
No, unfortunately not.
Where's the tornadoes?
Or tornadoes, or...
Don't forget Toto. We can't forget about the dog.
What about Toto? There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Oh, shit, I'm still here. It's like, what are you looking at? Why don't you go bounce your pickle?
I will, thank you.
Oh.
And I will read about Arkansas.
Oh, really? Make sure you don't eat your fried chicken with utensils either.
Right?
Well, at least in Kansas, their dumb rule is no snowballs.
Why?
It's illegal to throw snowballs.
No.
But it's illegal to throw snowballs at people, whether it's out of recreation or out of, picking on someone or,
You know that had to have been some massive snowball war.
Exactly. Unless someone's, doing snow-covered rocks.
Well, what did y'all do? They maybe did that, too. It was like, there's a rock, let's put it inside the snowball and throw it.
Now, I'm not going to lie. There was one time. So, my first experience of snow was when I moved into my apartment here in Virginia. And I'm at the top floor. So, snow falls on me first. And there was this couple.
Technically, it falls on your roof first.
You knew what I meant. It fell on my patio first. You knew what I meant. So I gotta be all technical and everything, huh, Crystal? Technically, it falls on your roof first. I know that. Shit.
I mean, unless you're standing on your roof, then yes, then that's it.
I mean, I'm right there. I'm at top floor. But anywho, it hits my patio first. Let me be technical, my patio. So, there was one night, there was this couple, right? They were walking to their car. They're all being all lovey-dovey, showing PDA. And as soon as they were about to kiss,
You're about to puke.
Yeah, it was so sweet.
You were probably like, fall in the snow, fall.
Oh, nah. I took matters in my own hands. I made like a big-ass heavy snowball that I let freeze up in the freezer. And as soon as he was about to make his move, I dropped that. Yes, I did. I dropped that snowball.
God.
That thing hit him. He fell. He was like, ah.
Well, yeah, you froze it.
I mean, it wasn't that hard.
It wasn't like fun.
It wasn't that hard. It was still slushed. I just had needed to harden up a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. It's okay. It'll sat in the freezer for 5 hours.
Yeah, like the law of inertia knew what it was doing.
Oh, my word.
You know what Cook's Law is.
I don't know if everybody else does, though.
Yeah, Cook's Law is if your relationship is up, my snowball goes down. I'm going to hit you with my snowballs.
Oh, goodness.
I know, right?
So, couple, don't be walking past this list, especially in the wintertime. What do you do in the summertime? Rocks?
Summertime? Nothing.
I'm surprised you ain't got like a box of rocks up there. Be like, come walk about my house.
Oh, come on. I'm not that petty. I'm not that
Just
petty.
no, but that was a really big snowflake.
I mean, it was about the size of a. I mean, it was about the size of maybe like an orange. Yeah, about an orange, like a good size
That's
orange.
still like average size.
Nah, like one of them jumbo size ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it didn't kill him. It just.
Well, I would hope not. We wouldn't be sitting here talking right now.
I mean, he didn't know it was me.
You might be sitting in jail.
Yeah,
That was the case.
yeah, with some guy named Buster trying to, bounce my pickle. But
Exactly. Oh, myself. I just kind of dropped it. Could you pick it up for me?
he's gonna be like, "Welcome to Connecticut."
You my pickle bell.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck that. No, you gonna leave me and my pickle alone? I'm not touching your pickle, dude.
Alright, we should really move on before you lose viewers for that.
I kind of doubt that. They probably look. It might be the next cool hashtag. You never know.
Oh, well, that is true.
So the next one is state number 6, Maryland, or as most people like to call it, Merlin.
I always say Maryland.
But we say Merlin up here. So, so for Merlin, it's no cursing while driving.
Oh, hell.
Making road rage even ragier. It is illegal to swear or curse upon any street or highway in Rockville, Maryland, which is literally 35 minutes away from where I live.
Well, maybe they had better drivers, but that's pretty much anywhere.
Well, no, Maryland drivers are more aggressive. They're aggressive.
Wow.
But I look at it like this.
You know nobody follows that rule.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you can drive good in Maryland, you can drive good anywhere. If you can survive Maryland, you can survive anywhere. So,
I don't know, not to send out Boston, but I heard Boston's like the worst for driving.
I've been to Boston. Nah, opposite.
Really?
It's not as bad.
That's just what I've heard. I've never been there, so that's why I'm like, I can't really like vouch for it myself because I ain't been to a lot of places.
I can, but I got annoyed by their voices talking about I got a pot con. I was like, all right.
Remember, that's why they don't pronounce their R's.
But I need to get a coffee. You want a coffee? I was like, no. I was like, I'm never going to a Starbucks in Boston again.
You went to the Starbucks, right?
Yeah, I went to a Starbucks to get me a hot coffee. 2 sugars, no cream.
I guess it's called a Stoppuccino.
Yeah, it was a Stockachino, Let me stop. Moving on to the next stage. Before I end up talking like, what's that one actor? Mark Wahlberg.
Right.
Just saying. Shout out to the original John Cena.
Oh my word.
Know what I'm saying? So, we're going with state number 5, Nebraska. That's right, I went all the way out to the corn husking country, where everyone's a corn-fed meathead. So,
I'm interested to hear. Let's hear it.
you can't get married if you have BD. But technically, no person affected with a venereal disease can ever get married in Nebraska.
Wow.
Meanwhile, state officials are still unable to get a green light for their new TV show called Law and Order VDU. Dunk dunk.
Oh, goodness.
It's crazy.
Wow.
I know, right?
Why would anybody really want to marry you with that, but okay.
I mean, you never know. You have some. I mean, look at Forrest Gump.
It's true.
He stayed with Jenny. And Jenny was all sorts of sick.
Yeah. He certainly did like him some Jedi.
He was like, I wanted me some Jedi. But what I didn't know was that Jenny was the original thought.
Oh, goodness. Alright, well, that's really interesting.
Oh, not as interesting as number 4.
Let's hear it.
State number 4. South Carolina.
Oh, let's hear this. It's our home state.
No working or dancing on Sundays.
What?
Yep, in South Carolina, it is still illegal to work on Sundays. Bad news, it is also illegal to dance on Sundays.
Well, that's bullshit. I used to have to do chores all the time on Sundays.
Chores.
That's working.
Shut up. Yeah. I can't with you. I'm thinking like, hold up, what? No, chores. Like, hold up, you.
No wonder my parents were like, do this, do that, do that. Well, they were just abiding by the law.
Good old South Carolina.
Now how do you put no dancing law up on Sundays? Because, man.
I mean, I guess they meant like clubs or whatever. I don't know.
Well, that makes sense. You're supposed to be in church, but, you know.
Well, it don't do no difference because
I don't know.
the same people that you saw shaking their ass dancing in the nightclub is the same ones saying amen in the church.
And the church the next day, clapping and praising.
Yeah. Like,
I was like, some churches like really broke it down in the South. And I'm like, what's she doing?
And that's where all the players be at too, at church.
Well, you gotta get forgiven for your sins so that we can start with the new slate.
Amen.
Well, at least South Carolina didn't have like people bouncing, so you know.
Hold on, look, don't speak too soon. So, now we're on to state number 3. Virginia.
Oh, let's hear this.
Where I'm currently at. And not only is it where I'm currently at, this law applies mostly to my area. Don't you just love Commonwealth states? In Virginia, no skunks or any type of wild animal as pets.
Really?
In Prince William County, which is where I live in, it is illegal to keep a skunk or a wild exotic animal as a pet. Which is funny because one of the guys that I've done a past episode of the podcast with, the New Era as I call him, he ended up getting a baby raccoon as a pet for his brothers.
Yeah.
That's illegal. You can't do that.
I would say, like, skunks are cute, just remove their stinkers.
Yeah, but a raccoon as well? Nah, I look
Raccoons are cute, too.
Oh, fuck that until they be looking at you like, nah, you can't.
Raccoons are cute. Now, possums on the other, those are kind of,
I don't trust no animal that carry diseases.
Any animal can carry diseases just like any human can carry diseases. You just gotta vaccinate them.
That's different.
No.
Yes, it is. Because if an animal is like got something wild going on, you shoot that animal. You shoot a human, you go to jail.
We will leave that topic alone.
It is endangerment to the livelihood.
We will just leave that topic alone.
Pow, pow, shoot the skunk. Okay.
Shoot a skunk.
How can you get away with running over a possum, but you run over a human? It's manslaughter, you know?
Right? That should be animal slaughter. It's illegal to have it as a pet here.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's Prince William County for you. Virginia, Commonwealth state. But on that note, let's go to state number 2. Ohio.
Oh, lovely. It's where I'm at. Let's hear it.
Oh yeah. Of course I had to make sure that you were included as well.
Yes, but
But-
let's hear this state's got to have some domestics, you know.
Not really. Actually, I couldn't find much on Ohio.
Really?
Really. Y'all must got some decent people. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, there's been a lot of hot chicks I've met from Ohio. But they're all the same in common. They're brunettes with a heavy tan. And they try to act like they're down with rap music. And it's like you're trying too hard. Stop. Stop.
So let's hear this one that you have picked out for Ohio.
Toilet paper and coal mines, please. In the state of Ohio, the operations of underground coal mines must provide an adequate supply of toilet paper with each toilet on every site.
Well, maybe being in them dark holes, they had to shit a lot. Or they had something scared the shit out of them. I mean, that would I mean, come on, man, you going in the dark. I thought you scared shitless too. Come on, man, break down the shit is open.
Oh my god, what the hell, man? That's your explanation for that. You know, you just gotta shit, man. People be shitting a lot. You know what I'm saying? Be waking up in the morning.
You know, because I'm sorry, are you gonna go in some dark hole?
They go in some dark hole, anxiety acts up, they got shitting every time.
Wait, so that kind of makes sense. Think about it, look how many coal miners die.
I mean, what, shitting to death?
No, they get trapped inside there, and then they might really shit themselves.
I
And
mean,
then with their endless supply of toilet paper.
at least they can say they died with plenty of TP.
So like, what do they do? Just have a big truck that keeps the stockpile? Oh, look, it's running low. We're good. We got you.
I don't know. That's just weird.
I don't know. That pickle bouncing one's still the weirdest.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't know. I think you should like take that one to the top of your list because that one was, oh my god, that was good.
Well, I did it based on the order of, it's all in alphabetical order, that's why. So I didn't really go based on shock value. But honestly, I didn't think the pickle bouncing one would get the hype that it is in terms of comedy.
Oh my god, this is funny. Think about it. Like, picture somebody fucking happy. Okay, look. Pickle off the line. I already got to bounce. Alright, it's good. It's ready. Or did they bounce at the beginning of it?
I don't know, but all I know is that a pickle's being bounced. That's all I know. So,
But it's like, huh, what stage? You know, is it like
Like what
so you check
stage?
to make sure it's a cucumber?
get it while it's ripe and young, is that what you're saying?
Pretty much.
Mm.
Not when it's
Mm-hmm.
sat there in vinegar and everything. Yeah. See, I don't know that. That was just the one I could go on and on about that pickle.
I bet you could.
Oh, I could.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a dirty sex jerk too, man. Something. Come over here and test your pickle. I'll bounce it. Make sure it's not counterfeit.
Yeah, could you like bounce my pickle to see if it works?
Oh my goodness.
Like, how do you approach someone asking that, you know? What if it's like a guy asking the female lady at the grocery store, "Excuse me, ma'am, can you bounce my pickle? I'm not sure it works."
See, and that's the thing. It's like a female could get away with it asking a male versus like a female, like it being opposite. If a male asks that to a female, oh my word, their pickle would probably be smashed.
Yeah, they're going to be quick to say sexual harassment. I'm like,
Right.
ma'am, I'm just asking you to bounce my pickle, please.
But
Like,
if I walked up to a table full of men, and let's hear what your viewers will have to say. If I walked up to y'all and said, "Hey, I heard this law about pickle bouncing, and to make sure that is not counterfeit. So how many of y'all can I test to see if your pickles bounce? I'm sure they would laugh if you're laughing. You're gonna think it's the funniest shit in the world.
I would.
What haven't helped y'all is you asked a female that, what? Did you just tell her?
Yeah, ma'am. I was just, and then I pull out like a handful of pickles. Yeah, you guys like have a law where y'all can test.
You better keep that jar of pickles near you close. Look, can you make sure they're real?
Yeah, I just need you. Yeah, you know, it's a law for you to check. I might have some illegal pickles.
We won't even go the subject of tea bags.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. No more tea. You can't teabag in this state. In the state of Vermont, we do not allow deep teabagging.
You hear that, guys?
We do not allow those things. You can enjoy our maple syrup, but you best not double dip with that tea bag. Get that bag out of our cups.
Oh my gosh. Just a cup or mouth.
I mean, some people like to refer to mouth as a cup.
Oh, let me quit. Let me stop.
I'm just saying, like, some, like, you know, what happened? You know, I cupped this tea bag.
Oh.
You know, how to seep it real deep. No, I mean.
Did you just happen to squeeze in another state while I was still stuck on this whole pickle and tea bag thing?
What, about tea bagging and pickle bouncing?
Well, you didn't, like, squeeze in another state, did you? And I didn't hear it.
Nah, we're at number one now.
All right, what's number one?
So, state number one, Oregon. No practicing occult arts. So if you want your fortune told, you won't find it in major parts of Oregon. It's illegal there to practice occult arts, defined as fortune telling, astrology, tarot card reading. Like, for real?
Wow.
So you're
maybe somebody high up got a really bad tarot card reading.
Well, they have it because I was also researching too. Because of that, there's no books of astrology that can be sold in Oregon. There's no astrology section at the newspapers. Like, if you want to look that shit up, you have to look it up online.
You better go look up a neighboring state.
Yeah, or look up online from your phone. Unless your state has a database where the moment you type in any of those keywords, it blocks it.
That's insane. I'm pretty sure somebody had a very bad reading. Maybe it came true.
Maybe, probably. Maybe he was I don't know, maybe he was a Capricorn or a Taurus.
Hey!
What?
I'm an Aquarius.
Yeah, and I'm a Sagittarius. What's your point?
Well, don't be, being mean to Aquarius people.
I am nice to you.
Yeah, you are nice to me.
Exactly.
If you weren't, I wouldn't be on your show.
Exactly. And who am I? Come on.
Oh, am I supposed to say your name?
Yes, say my name. What's my name?
Mike.
Yeah. That sounded hot. You're about to make me bring out my alter ego, Mike Thunder.
Oh, goodness.
Be like, yeah, girl. Like, if you want the rain, I'm going to give you the thunder. That's right. It's the love.
So we made it through 10 of them.
Yeah, I mean.
Does that mean, like, we're going to have to do another episode to reveal another 10?
Yeah, you know what? I just thought of something. We can do
What?
episodes based on top 10s. It doesn't have to be another. It'd just be a top 10 everything.
There we go.
Is that what we're going to call it? Top 10 with Crystal?
Sure, why not?
Brought to you by Crystal Hot and Spicy. Hot and
So
sweet.
can we get, like, ideas from, like, fans on, like, what they want to hear, like, a top 10 off of?
Yeah, we can post it on our social media. We can post it on Twitter. Like
Well, I don't have Twitter, but I
I
have
know you
like
got Instagram. Like you can post on Instagram
yeah,
or
I have
Facebook. And,
Instagram and Facebook.
yeah, And for those who don't know, please tell my Mike World Order viewers uh, your Instagram and your Facebook.
My Instagram is have that one on file.
Oh gosh, you really?
Well, let me pull it up. Thank God it's not hard for me to find.
Even I know your username by heart.
Yeah, but I don't know my own username. That's really bad.
That is bad.
So it's Crystal _ Marie _ 1987. And that's my Instagram.
Yeah. That's her
And
Instagram.
then Facebook is just Crystal Marie.
So, Crystal, it's funny. You say your name's Crystal Malie, but you sound like a Crystal Lynn.
No, I'm Crystal Marie. Crystal Lynn's probably my cousin somewhere. I'm
It's your
Crystal Marie.
It's your cousin. Is she the one that calls herself Starlo over at the Blue Lagoon?
No, she might. That bitch is crazy.
I believe it. You're actually the nice one.
I am. I try to be at least.
She tried. I
I
mean,
should take my shoes away, then I might not be too nice.
yeah, is that all it takes for you to, like, when you're mean? Like, you're being mean to me, Crystal. I'm taking your shoes. Give me your shoes.
I'd be like, all right, good. I got like 49 pairs left.
I'll be like, you know what? You win. I'm not carrying 49 pairs of shoes. And then
No, I really don't have that many. I wish.
I don't even have 10 pairs of shoes. I think I still got my shoes from high school.
Oh, shit, I don't have those.
Well, you don't have a size 16.
Oh, no, I don't. Thank God.
Yeah, like, if you had a size 16, you'd understand. Le straggle is real.
I wouldn't look right with a size 16 foot.
You really wouldn't.
No, it'd be real. I mean, goodness, I got curves everywhere else. My feet don't need it, too.
Nah, those wouldn't be curves. Those would be like, that'd be just a weird shape. Because I've seen your curves, and it's like, it'd be like, ooh yeah, upper curve. And then it's like, ooh yeah, bottom curve. And then as soon as I get to your feet, and I'm like,
It's like,
oh
what
no.
the fuck?
Be like, oh no, it's flipper.
They must have had to like finish this process really quick.
Be like, who? Yeah, exactly. Be like, who was your dad, Andre the Giant? Call you Andre of the Bigfoot?
It was a clown. Get it right.
It was a honk honk.
They got big feet.
Yeah, I know. I seen their shoes. Be like, I used to look at Bozo the Clown, look at him like I wanted to smack the shit out of him. Same with Ronald McDonald. I don't know. It's not that I don't hate clowns. It's just
I
that
hate clowns. They're just too happy.
there's just something about clowns that make you want to walk up to them and slap them.
I don't want to slap them. I just want to like clowns.
I want to slap them. Like, they want to look at you, and they grab a little horn in their hand and be like,
Were you one of those kids that like went to McDonald's and when Ronald McDonald was there, you'd eat your Happy Meal and be like, "Hurry up, stay away from me."
No, but
Walk
there was one time I kicked Chuck E. Cheese in the nuts.
Back when it wasn't robotics, it was actual real people.
No, it was an actual person. And this actually happened like 5 years ago. So,
Oh, did it really?
yeah, it was at the Chuck E. Cheese.
What were you doing in Chuck E. Cheese 5 years ago?
Okay, I'm going to tell you. So the woman I was dating at the time, she had, she had a kid. So, it was his 5th birthday. So, we went to Chuck E. Cheese. He's like, yay, Chucky, blah, blah, blah. And the one thing I don't like if it's someone I know, like, I don't care. I don't like getting hugged from behind. Okay? Ever since I had to get that biopsy to get them cancer cells removed, I don't like it when people are behind me. Because, yeah. So, Chucky hugged me from behind. And I was like, hey, man, chill. I don't like that. And he just do his little Chucky thing, little dance. I'm like, okay, cool. I was like, all right, just don't do that again. And I was nice about it. Second time, he did that shit again. And he's like, hey! And I'm like, dude. I was like, I talked to you earlier. I was like, I don't mind being hugged. Just don't hug me from behind.
Can't hug from the front, so I can see you.
Not just that,
eye contact thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because once they put me on that operating bed and they put me in that room, all I know is that the lights were super dim, soft music was playing in the background, and I saw 4 dudes getting their hands gloved up, and all I could say was, oh shit, and I was out before I tried to get up. So when I woke up so uncomfortable. Like, I did not want my mom to touch my shoulder, and I was like, Literally, I curled up. I was like, She put my headphones in my ear and was like, just relax, Mike. I was like, I felt my butt played with.
You were like, never again.
I mean, it had to happen again years later. The only difference was they had to go in and cut it out, whereas the first one, they had laser. Yeah, major laser. But, yeah.
You left a scar in more than one way.
Exactly. So, the third time, this fucking rat had to hug me from behind again. And I, nudged him. Yes. Okay, casualties were over. He was a fucking
you ain't
rat.
even fucking ass. You're now a rat.
Yes. And I'm like, dude, why are you still doing this? I told you twice, don't do it. And he's like, hey, Chuck's your bud. I was like, oh, really? Chuck's your bud? Hold on. I was like, next thing you know it, I lifted that leg up hard, and all you heard was, and I kicked him in his nuts, and he fell hard. He fell so hard.
Be like, I fucking warned you.
Yo, my girlfriend at the time got so mad.
You kicked him in the nuts.
Exactly. She's like,
mouth nuts. They ain't that big.
She was like, I can't believe you. We can't take you nowhere. You always have to do something to ruin it. How could you kick me? How could you kick Mickey Mouse in the nuts? I was like, his name is Chuck E. Cheese. Like, I mean, she was Japanese. What do you expect? But she was old school Japanese.
What are your characters?
Look, I understand Anpanman more than Chuck E. Cheese these days. That's how influx I am to the Japanese culture. But, yeah, she was just like, oh, man, she was mad. Because of that, I got banned from that Chuck E. Cheese. I can't go back to that Chuck E. Cheese, ever.
It's okay. You're not missing much.
Nah, because the one up here in Virginia, it is so much better. They even got beer. You got beer and mixed drinks at Chuck E. Cheese.
Well, yeah, so you can watch your little crotch goblins go run around while you drink
Did you just say
beer.
crotch goblin?
Oh, I did.
Crotch goblin. Oh, my God. Hold up. Could you please explain the origin that is crotch goblin?
What?
What's a crotch goblin? Please tell me.
You're fucking child, because I'm gonna tell you what, times they're an angel and other times you want to fucking kill them. Anybody that argues with me, there's always got to be a time where your kid's a fucking goblin.
I'm gonna start use that phrase now. It's like your kid's a complete crotch goblin. No, I'm not even gonna look. I'm gonna one up it. I ain't even gonna say crotch goblin. I'm gonna say crotch gremlin.
There we go. You're a gremlin.
Exactly.
The thing is, a goblin can be any time. A gremlin can be mainly after midnight.
Yeah, but when they come out, they're evil.
Right? They multiply. Oh my God.
Exactly. They looking at you talking about some kiss man.
They're always trying to get you to feed me.
Yeah, exactly.
Here, it's past this time, but here, we'll get you to do this. We'll set the clocks back. We'll do whatever we can to make you do what we want.
Exactly. It's like, nah, leave me alone.
Yeah, crotch gremlin it is.
Crotch gremlin. It's like, you're a crotch gremlin. Get out of my room. Mom! Dad called me a crotch gremlin.
Well, you're being one. The shoe fits.
Be like,
oh my God, the culture's crying.
That shit would have been funny though. Crotch goblin.
Yep.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
this episode was an absolute blast.
Oh yeah. I mean, we went from doing a top 10 to bouncing in other topics in between. And
Exactly. Talk about pickles.
yeah, pickles and fried chicken, and you can't have a raccoon or a skunk.
You can't forget about the biscuits and the pancakes.
Oh yeah, because you is definitely thick like mom's fluffy buttermilk pancakes. I mean, biscuits. Biscuits. You're thick like pancake batter, but you're also thick. Like, if I could give you just like a flat out rundown. So, at this point, I look at you as someone who is thick like pancake batter, who's also thick like frozen payday, who's also caked up, caked out, and a grown ass woman, who's also
And I'm still a ray of sunshine in the middle of it all.
exactly, while you also thick like churned butter, and
Damn, it sounds like a freaking heart attack and some diabetes and all sorts of shit mixed together.
diabetes.
Just saying.
I'm just saying, but it's also, look, once again, it's all things that taste so good, but it's so bad.
It's so bad for you.
Exactly.
Yep, so we've established.
Why is it so bad, but it tastes, if it's so bad, why does it taste so good, huh?
Because that's just how it goes.
So can you, like, say my name one more time for the viewers?
Oh, I think you want me to say it for you, not for the viewers.
Yes.
But I guess, since this is your show and you did let me on it,
Yes.
Mike.
And I think I just blushed. Thank you.
No, that was you thinking about your teacher. Get it right.
Which one?
That one from middle school. Once again, which one?
Nah.
One that showed up at your meet.
No, that was my ninth grade PE teacher.
Oh, that was high school.
Yeah, that was high school. And I think you know who I'm talking about, too.
No, I didn't do PE.
But come on, I know you know who the teacher was.
No, but we won't disclose that on here.
I'll disclose it. I mean, she wasn't thick, but she was just flat out cute. She was just...
What?
Yeah, man, she was just a basic body woman. She just had a cute face. I'm sorry, if I knew now what I knew then, if I knew then what I knew now, yeah.
We'd all be in a different place.
Man, who are you telling? I'd probably be married to some woman thick like mom's buttermilk biscuits on a Sunday morning. Happily married. And not living in a pandemic. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice to not live in the pandemic?
Remember how life was before the pandemic?
No, I don't, but I'm so ready for fucking 2020 to be over with.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Well, we're almost done with it.
Yeah, we still only got, 3 more months left? 4 more months?
Yeah.
September, October, yeah, 4 more months.
Yep.
And there's no telling
Then
what's
we
going to
can start
happen.
over.
Yes, please,
There
someone,
better not be no damn pandemic or anything. We just start over a fresh year.
somebody please press the reset button.
Yeah, 2020 was just kind of a whatever kind of year. Let's see what we can throw at you. There we go. It's done. Let's go back to normal.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, I'm so ready for normal to happen.
Mm-hmm. No masks. You can walk out in public and cough or sneeze and not everybody look at you like, what's wrong with you?
And not everyone's losing their, their mental capacity. Like, people are like losing. I see it all the time on social media, and it sucks because I'm one of them. But
You just gotta find things to keep you sane.
I know, right? And for the time being, it's gonna be you.
On your podcast.
That's right. I mean, does it have to be just a podcast? I mean, just not.
Well, no, we talk any other time, but,
Don't you
no,
wanna,
that's it. The only time you can ever talk to me is on your podcast. That's it. We have lots of episodes then, aren't we?
So, can I trouble you to, bounce my pickle?
Crystal Lynn can do that.
Crystal Lynn? The last guy she did that to, she chopped it off. No. I already, look.
That was another chick.
Oh, look. I'm already, I literally live like 20 minutes away from that one city that Lorena Bobbitt chopped her man's junk off.
There we go.
And you know what? Once I saw the documentary, you know what? It didn't surprise me. Because women from the city of Manassas are like Lorena Bobbitt in a way. If it's not physically, it's verbally and mentally. That's right. I said it. I said it.
Nope, I'm good.
Don't be offended, people of Manassas. Not all of y'all are like that. Just a good chunk of the women.
Yeah, look, you just lost some of your viewers. They're like, you sexist pig.
Yeah, well, I gained a whole lot in Canada, so, what's all the fuss about?
So I guess it should be a big shout out to all your new viewers in Canada, huh?
Yes, shout out to my viewers in Canada, London, Ontario, Toronto, Ontario, Calgary, Alberta. Thank you, Hamilton, Ontario. There's so much to name, but I can only name just those 4 because some of y'all cities are too much complicated to pronounce, and I don't want to pay no $35 fee like Arkansas. Because I would stay broke in Arkansas if that was the case.
Right?
They see me every week. Oh, you done messed up again? Yeah, you're right.
I just turned it again. Like, I was just doing it on purpose.
Be like, see, yeah, but that's a lot of money though, $35. No, you can do it $35.
Oh yeah, I could do a lot with $35.
I know. Yes, because you're a retail therapist like I am.
Exactly. I'm in dire need of some retail therapy too.
Yeah, you need some new shoes.
I do.
If y'all listening out there, she do have a wish list.
Oh, that I do.
Like if y'all
Can ask Mike for it. Mike will show y'all where it's at.
Yeah, I'll give y'all the link so y'all can buy her some shoes.
Guess I might have to be one of your pics of me modeling my shoes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, shoes while wearing the Mike World Order shirt. Since we got to get one that actually fits on you.
Yeah, I just need one that actually fits me properly. And it's baggy on me.
It looks baggy. Yeah, because we don't want that. Not at all.
No. Gotta show off them curves.
Yes. Amen.
There we go.
I know. There we have it. So, people out there viewing, appreciate you enjoying the show. Once again, I'm your host, Mike Cook, leader of the Mike World Order. And you have just listened to Night 1 of the Golden Week. Thanks for listening, everybody. Hey, Crystal, tell them good night.
Y'all have a good night. Thank you.
You know, it's funny you
Hope
say...
you come back.
Oh, I hope so, too. It's funny how you say good night when the episodes get aired in the daytime.
Oh, well, good afternoon, whatever. Yeah, I don't care. Hello. Have a good day. But anyways, thank you for listening and tuning into this. It was a blast. Once again, I loved it.
Me too. I loved it, too. So stay tuned for tomorrow, guys, for night 2 of the Mike World Order podcast.